Hey Joe, what's going on, love? I'll try not to complain. Hey Ashley, trying to focus on my health because it's not the best at this point. What's the updates, girl? You can send 24 channel messages. I only charge a little extra because they are a little draining more than regular questions. Um, I was having some chest pain the other day, and I went to the hospital this morning, and they said it's kind of like connected to like you know stressed pain, stress muscles and joints and stuff like that, which I kind of know where that's coming from because when I was 18, I had gotten a car accident and I had like a fractured rib, and I think that's like kind of like circling back around. It's like 10 years later, and I think it's like affecting me now. Thank you, Ashley. And I'm like, I'm too young to be having problems like this. I mean, I'm about to be 30 in 2 years, but still, like that's still young. Yep, I do have a lot of anxiety and stuff, and it doesn't help that I'm like overweight either. So I just like it's like a wake up call. I take my health more seriously. 'Cause I got so much to live for, so I'm like, I need to be careful. But thank you guys for checking and caring and having concern. Said we the same age, yeah. I know. I've been slacking, Joe. I've been slacking. You said you had some updates, Ashley. Thank you, Joe. You can post whenever you're ready. But the show and life must go on. I just got to do better. But yeah, y'all too. We only get one body, and my elders used to tell me that all the time. But it's true. We only get one body, so we got to be very careful. Drink y'all water, take y'all vitamins, eat y'all fruits and vegetables, keep getting y'all checkups, get second opinions if you need to, all that good stuff. Like really take care. 'Cause this is not a joke. Hollering, not the bowling trick. That's crazy because I'm supposed to be going this weekend, like a dinner and bowling or something like that. You said channel James' feelings and intentions. Okay, so that's kind of like three questions in one, especially with the faithfulness. It's either their feelings intention or kind of like are they faith? I don't know where you're getting at. You said will he come back? Yeah, it's like a lot of questions within one. Will he come back and fix things with full commitment? So how's he feeling during my silence? Oops, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, listen to your intuition and your spirit guides. Definitely don't go. Do you want me to just ask his faithfulness or devotions or any of his commitments towards you? I'm trying to break it down into one question because you, or do you want me to ask, will he come back and fix things with a full commitment? How about we just ask that one? Will he come back and fix things with full commitment? Let me see something. Yeah, make you could probably make the will he come back fix things full commitment as like a yes or no. So that way it's still like, you're not putting a whole bunch on it. Or you can which I don't know if you want to do or if you could, but I do have a for $44.44 a hot seat with that being you could ask however many questions you want within 45 minutes. So you can ask all those questions plus, more. Typically people get like 12 questions or more during that time out of that. Or again, you could just for the other one just donate for like a yes or no and that'll settle it. Like, girl, me too. I hate when they be like, when they figure out you're bisexual and stuff like that, and it's like I don't like anybody though. I'm still picky. Yes, Joe, it's up to you if you want to like for that. Will they come back and fix things? If you want to turn that into like a yes or no and have the rest be the channeled messages, or if you want to send in for the hot seat, where it's like you ask however many questions you can within 45 minutes. Not as interested to the beginning of the life. Not only that, my health insurance is on not all that good. I need to get some better health insurance. It's like you gotta pay to get in this world, pay to get out of this world, pay to be during this world. Just everything. That's hilarious though, actually. Not bowling to get the cat. I don't usually like studs, but it was like this one stud that almost got me. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute now. Oh man. I start questioning my own self and my life and all. Like girl's right, right. I'm on the same version, so I was like, not this stud turning me on. And so I can't take this serious. Thank you, Joe. You can go ahead whenever you're ready, and I'll pay close attention to the chat. So whenever you're done with like one question and you want to move forward with the other one, we can be like on the same page. Stop it, Ashley. So she was. She was. And make it so bad, she was a little shorter than me. I'm like, this is just. I'm a goofy person. I am. But I don't beat myself up for it. But like, love is love. Okay? When they say love, don't judge. That's me. Because I feel like it's mainly like about the vibe, the energy, the sex appeal, Like, I don't know. Happened to you with your customer because she's a very pretty girl. Oh, well, she comes in wearing suits. Then okay, okay, I see. Did y'all? I see a question level real quick. Did y'all see that one girl? She always normally wear like a long braided like ponytail and like she's always like um lap dancing with people and stuff like that. Like that's her thing. I think she get like paid to do it like a little strip tease thingy little thing. But like she choked under pressure with this one girl because the girl was a little taller than her and she was like real thick. And like she got special moves, but she was like a little scared that time. She's like, "Hey, I don't want to do these little moves," but she still ended up kind of working the girl. But at the end, she kind of like fainted, like kind of like she couldn't handle all that ass, I guess. But yeah, that's crazy. Do you mind if I start if they're with the if they're faithful one, or does it matter? And it'll be times two, about 45 minutes. So it's 2:10 now. So about what's that? About 2:55, three. We'll be done. My math never been that good. Yeah, you think we want to change it? Do the channeling. I can't talk towards the end because you remember how the channelings go, and that way we get all like the other quick questions and stuff like that out the way. If you want to do it like that, and the more I'm talking, I'm gonna add more time on. I just want to get everything clarified and everything, you know. Okay, hon, got you. How y'all day going so far? Any updates? Anything else y'all want to talk about? The weather is looking good over here. I hope it's looking good for y'all. Which I'm probably about to um, go sit at this restaurant or whatever. Get out into nature. I'm really definitely gonna need it too after this morning. Good old accurate reading here for Joe, please. Spirit of good old accurate reading here for Joe. Is James faithful towards Joe? Is James being faithful towards Joe? Is James being faithful towards Joe? James being faithful towards Joe. Yes. Yes. I feel like he takes pride in his connection. Not only does he take pride in the connection, he take pride in himself. He don't even get around too often anyway. You don't know what these hoes got. Excuse my language. I don't even see emotional cheating. He like, I only need two lucky ladies in my life, my mama and then the special lady come after her because I know my mom ain't gonna be here forever. With the Empress. Aw, they don't even call them flaws. They don't see them as flaws, but you might see it as flaws. But I'm like getting this energy of like, when you have an anxiety, when you got them sweaty hands, you know, messy hair, don't care, whatever. They love it. Yeah, her, I'm not gonna be childish sometimes, but I really care about you. They want a hug. Have y'all hugged, kissed, anything in a long time? Seen each other, whatever? Oh, they feel like you're worth the wait. So this could be waiting on anything, waiting for a full commitment, waiting for sex, waiting for whatever. But they feel like you're worth the wait. But they do desire like a little bit more compassion between the two of you. More like compassion, understanding. Yeah, I'm hearing I'm gonna be strong for you, be strong for me. Yeah, I heard I can show you better, I can tell you. But again, they might feel like things are in a way. And I think I got this in your last read that like you both could be busy or somebody is really busy. And that kind of like clouds a little judgment here. It's like the closer y'all get or the more y'all spend time in person, the more reassurance you'll get, the more the anxiety will fade away, the more y'all like wouldn't want to fuss or fight kind of thing. So y'all already did all that. Well, they want some more. They want some more hugs and kisses and all that. He got the cold feet on the 14th. Okay, then. On the 14th, had an amazing night. Well, it's been about 2 weeks. It's time again. Ah, the finest girl he ever met or dated. Okay, he told you, and he meant that. He ain't lying. Look at these cards. I'm trying to tell you. I don't. What you worried about? Stop having fear. Let go of that fear. You confident, right? Right? You believe him. You should. Three of cups, three of wands. So number three is significant. Wow, I just noticed that the Empress three, three of cups, three of wands. Wow, nine of wands, the four of wands, the nine of cups. So number nine is also significant. The page of wands, the seven of cups, the temperance. Oh man, yeah. Don't rush it. It's nothing wrong with, you know, especially if y'all haven't known each other for a long time. It's nothing wrong with not rushing to be in a full commitment. That's how you get to really know somebody. If you ever notice when you rush into a connection, it's more likely to fail than when you take your time. But that's true if you are doing a relationship. If it's like more than dates, then it's like. But if he's not ready, then I will cut the sex off. I will cut all the extra shit off. We could probably still go on dates. I don't know about cutting. I was gonna say cuddling, but like don't cuddle too much. Because believe it or not, cuddling makes you get drawn and attached to a person too, whether y'all had sex or not. Especially if your love language is physical touch. Oh, yeah. How is James feeling about Joe being silent 6 to 16? You were ready to move on to the next question, correct? The sexual chemistry is too much, yeah. But I would rather have it than none. How is James feeling about Joe being silent 6 to 16 of this month? They're waiting. They feel like this connection can do better here. But they do feel like this gives them time to kind of like figure out like not really what they want to do with the connection. They know what they want to do with connection, but what they more about themselves here. You know, what sacrifices they're gonna have to make, what they're gonna have to leave behind, what changes they have to embrace to date you. Like, does he have to stop saying a certain way word? Does he have to stop hanging around a certain group? Does he have to change a schedule? You know, those kind of things. Does he have to move? He's thinking about that. So I feel like you are kind of thinking of the connection more in present terms, and he's more so thinking about the future. Because we got the Three of Wands out here, which nothing's bad about it, but I do feel like, again, like you could be focusing more on like the present of the connection, and he's more focused on like, okay, what about now could like help the future. Yeah, but it's like he wouldn't want to ever force you to do anything. So it's like if you want to like take a break, go silent kind of thing, it's like he don't prefer it. But if you really need it for your mental, you know, stability, whether it's because of him or because of other things or both, it's like I'll give you that space. But he doesn't want you to take it the wrong way, like, oh, you just let me go easily or you just let me get space. He wants you to take it in the right way, like, no, I really do, like, you know, care about like your well being. And if it takes like, you know, taking a break from me for a second to clear your head and you know, think and figure out some things on your own, then it's like so be it kind of thing. And it's like while you do that, I'm improving myself. And then you know, if you come back, um, you're gonna be even more turned on by me because I'm gonna have more money and I'm gonna have this going on. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to trust in the divine and the universe with this connection. Because it's like on one end, they feel like with this space, things could be like stuck and stagnant. But on the other end, it's like I'm doing work and I believe behind the scenes she's doing work too. And then if we come back together, you know, things are going to be better. I feel like they want to ask you a couple questions like, have you ever, they even if they know that you did get your heart broken before, it's like they want to ask you again because it's like understand what you putting me through. Like I'm heartbroken over here. I'm finna go to the doctors. You know you can die over heartbreak. Like yeah, her be specific with your needs. Like if the more specific you are with your needs, the more I feel like this person is willing to meet them. But they have to know them. You know they can't read minds or assume or you know it's like be more specific and you know detailed with your needs kind of thing. Like say for instance, you are a person that like hugs. It's like cool, they know that, but what if you like one of those soft hugs? You don't like the really tight hugs. It's like you gotta be more specific. Or, you know, laid it out completely. Well then it seems like he still don't understand, so maybe you have to like explain it in a different way to where you both can kind of understand each other's needs. Because it doesn't look like somebody here is understanding. He the one kept pushing away. That's fine. He probably did push away. You probably did at some point, or you probably had something else. But nobody's perfect. Everybody got issues. Everybody did probably played a part somewhat in the connection. But we're just trying to get to a resolution. We're not really trying to like point fingers and say he's the fault, she's the fault, he's to blame, she's to blame. He didn't text her back in 3 days. You know, because that never really helps anything. I see that. Is that's exactly why he's thinking about the future of what's. That's why I said the sacrifices he make. He said he's not easy to intertwine. Exactly, I get that, and that's the truth. I would respect somebody to say I'm not ready than somebody that lead me on. I would respect that. So you ain't ready? Okay, cool. I know not to, take it too serious right now. You know, if you ain't ready, I ain't ready. But that doesn't mean somebody doesn't see a future or care about somebody. They could just know that like I still need healing, and I don't want to put this pain in our relationship, so I'm not ready. Or my finances need to get better, or whatever reason I'm not ready. I respect that more than somebody who just goes in. They got this, that, third going on. They know they're not ready, and they just lead you on. But yeah, he's going back and forth. Definitely is not fair. But that's where you had them boundaries, and you keep those boundaries. And it takes time. You can't say you ain't ready Tuesday, and then 2 weeks later on Tuesday be like, okay, I'm ready. I don't really trust that you're ready. It's only been 2 weeks, especially when you got like some serious work to do. I don't know. Will he come back and actually fix the relationship and have a full commitment? Yeah, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, number eight could be significant, Nine of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Let's see. Feel like I'm wasting your time. I think I think it's good. It might seem a little bad, some things it ain't right, so I'm definitely not excusing it. But I do think it's on a right track that he is self aware and he realizes he even says so like I don't want to waste your time and da, da, da. He is self aware, and sometimes people ain't already self aware. Maybe right now in this connection with you, he's kind of learning a little bit of self awareness, and I can kind of give credit for that. 2 weeks later is crazy. He could have been preventing. He could have not been. I don't know if his intentions were to actually prevent, but maybe he just cared. Maybe he didn't realize it was prevent. You know what I mean? But I think he's self aware, which is a good thing. But some people ain't self aware. Might do all that. That's true. But if he told you, then it's like, if he already told you I'm not ready and I feel like I'm wasting, but then that's also on you too, which you can't, shouldn't allow either. If he already told you I ain't ready, this, that, and the third, and it's like, yeah, don't come near me then. You know what I mean? So it's like they're at fault for, what they got going on, but also you got to take accountability for allowing too. Let me scroll back up to that question. You said, will James come back and actually fix the relationship with Joe and commit to her fully? A full, truthful, genuine, honest, dedicated, devoted commitment. Will James come back and actually fix the relationship with Joe in a romantic, committed relationship? A true commitment? King of Swords, the Star card, Two of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress, the Moon card, Three of Swords, the Four of Swords in reverse. Yes. You are good enough for Moon and Virgo. Communication is the key to winning Gemini. I can't say this enough. I feel like that might be one of y'all main problems. Maybe it's not one of y'all main problems, but it is an issue here. And guess what? Communication is the key. I know people hate hearing it, But that helps any relationship. It don't matter what connection it is. Because sometimes when you don't communicate, you assume what people's intentions are, what their feelings are, what their thoughts are, why they did certain actions, why this went on, why that went on, why, you know what I mean? But when you communicate, like, you get a full understanding. Yeah, it's like this for someone that, like, they don't know their lifespan, but they like, I'm 15 to life with you. If I can get a good 15 years or more, you know. So I don't know how old they are, but it seems like they're stuck on like a 15. So if they're like, I don't know, if they're like 40, maybe they think they only got about 15 years or something like that left. I don't know, but it's something significant about this 15 years. Yeah, I feel like he might not be the most emotional or sensitive at times. He could be a more logical, rational person, especially if he's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But that doesn't mean he don't care. He just probably don't really wear his emotions all like that on his sleeve. 28. Yeah. So I don't know why he's thinking like he's gonna like not have a long life. Maybe it's something in his family line. I don't know. You're the Aquarius. He's a Sag. Oh, okay. Yeah, he could, but maybe still have some air in his chart. Maybe his moon or Venus or something like that. He don't have to, but again, I just feel like, and even some Sagittarius sometimes. The more emotional signs is like water signs, you know, maybe Earth. But like air signs and fire signs are a little less emotional. But again, if they have like water sign or air or other signs in their chart, then that can definitely like, you know, like me, I'm an air sign, I'm a Libra, but I got water in my chart, so that makes me a little more sensitive than I probably would be. You know what I mean? But I feel like he's like more like a logical person, so he might not really show all the time. You know what I mean? I feel you on that. My clock is ticking. Yeah, he want to put a smile on your face. He's like, but he sometimes he doesn't really know. Like he could try these certain tactics that he assume will put a smile on your face, but then it doesn't work out. And it's like, okay, well, tell me what exactly does, because it's like I'm over here confused. I'm over here trying this and that. Okay, you tell me exactly. Do you know? You know what I mean? But yeah, they want to heal this connection. They want to move forward. They're tired of like going backwards. I feel like they still want to take their time. I feel like they're set on not like rushing or jumping into a commitment, So it's like y'all could be on different pages. You might like want a commitment now, and it's like I see commitment too, but I just don't see it right now. I still want to take time and learn about each other before. Moving like we got all the time in the world. I mean, we got a little time. I wouldn't say again. It's good not to rush. I don't see the problem with not rushing into a commitment. It's just that you guys are on different pages. Neither one of y'all, I feel like, is like really like in the wrong. Like it's not really a wrong here, and I think that's a problem. Like really kind of like seeing no wrong. It's not really wrong. Y'all just on different timings. I could see if it was like you've been dating him for 5 years and it's like he don't want marriage. Then that's kind of like, yeah, get out of there, run. But if it's only been like a year or a month or something like that, and there's no commitment, I don't think it's anything wrong with that. You don't just jump to marriage. You know what I mean? Some people do, and like I said, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out because you jumped into it. you didn't fully know that person. You never really know a person until you like probably travel with them, moved in with them, seen them at their lowest depression, or when they was really mad, or when they went through a test, or something like that. You guys probably still have learning to do, and I think that's more where he's at. Like, yes, I like you. Yes, I kind of see a future, but I think it's still things that we need to like learn about each other. I think we still need practice with each other's triggers. I think we still need healing. I think that we still need this, and you're more so like, we know we both like each other and want each other. Let's just like, come on, like, what's the problem? You know what I mean? He wants in 3 to 5. Yeah, a lot of people say that, but everybody is different and have different paths. But I mean, hey, it's your free will. It's all up to you. I'm not seeing anything a problem or anything wrong here. But if you don't want it, you don't. You don't. Nobody's forcing you or anything like that. Nobody's putting a gun to your head. You could say no, like, I don't want this, and maybe move on to somebody who does want to commit in 3 to 5 months. You know what I mean? But I just don't see that. I see good intentions, but I just don't see that he wants to get into a connection right now at this time. Never made till 6 months. Yeah, but everybody got their own. Maybe his parents told him something different. You know what I mean? You never know. You know, your thing is 3 to 5 months, but maybe he feels like, no, I need a year, and nothing's wrong with either one of y'all thing. You know what I mean? It's just all about, if you guys really are into each other, you're gonna have to figure out some type of compromise. You saying 3 to 5 months, he probably want a year. Okay, what's between that? Can we do 7 months? Can you know what I mean? I'm willing to work with you, but at the same time, like, my needs and everything have to be met too, not just yours or not just mine. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with relationships. Sometimes it's gonna be differences, and you're gonna have to figure out how the hell to do these sacrifices. But you don't have to wait on them. Again, nobody's forcing you. I mean, you can hold space. You can even move on, and then maybe something happens. You can, but you don't have to stay. Yeah, we have one day at a time. You can if you want to. Everybody's different. You can keep your options open. You ain't committed, so it wouldn't be wrong if you did keep your options open. You know what I mean? Just because you keep your options open doesn't mean that those people you're going to take with you in the future, or you're going to have sex with those people, or, you know, shoot, your options could be your friends. But it's good to have a life outside of a person. You know what I mean? So whether that's other options or friends or whatever, or hobbies, school, it's good not to make a person your whole life. You know what I mean? And depend on them for your happiness. Yes, they can add to it, add the happiness and the value, but you know, I just think y'all both have very strong boundaries, and y'all gonna have to figure out how to compromise and meet each other halfway and in the middle to where y'all both are getting your needs and wants met. Cause y'all are kind of like, y'all on the same page, but some things y'all have a little different on. And that's, I mean, that's normal with any connection. Not everything is, because y'all both are two individuals. Not everything is gonna be the same. Well, I don't know if he's keeping his options open, but as far as you asking, should you keep yours open? I was saying it's up to you, but I would definitely recommend, like, you know, having something going for yourself outside of this connection and not depending and being codependent on the relationship. But I don't know if he has. Like, we already pulled that he's being faithful, so I would assume he doesn't. But if he did, again, you guys are not in a commitment. But I don't want to spend too much because we're kind of running. I don't want to spend too much time on that one question. I'm kind of move forward to some more questions and your channeling and everything like that. So let me go back. You said, does he realize once he loses you, he won't get anyone like you again? Okay. But yeah, that'll be. I think he. I feel like he sees you as worth making sacrifices for, but it's like, do you see them as working, making some sacrifices for? Says I can't change entirely who I am and forget about my needs and wants, but I am willing to sacrifice and compromise some things. You know what I mean? Can't force things. Things have to happen, naturally. Does James realize that once he loses Joe, he won't get anyone else like her again? I will say sort of. I don't think they'll feel like they're all like it's the end of the world and that they'll never find like anything again. As far as like to yours, like how can I say? I feel like yeah, it's like you would be their best, but it's like I feel like they still would like end up finding someone who's like at least decent, kind of thing. Probably won't be you definitely, but also they wouldn't probably be like asked out, you know. They'll probably have. I don't know why I have to laugh, but yeah, it's given like basic, mediocre, decency. You know, it's like it's kind of like this is a choice I made. Got to kind of like lay in the bed I made. You know, kind of gotta roll with it because after that, this is pretty much all I'm gonna get, kind of thing. And it's like I'm gonna take it rather than having nothing. Yeah, so it's like it's basically just like someone there versus him being lonely kind of thing. But it's not something where it's like he has this full spark, they really match in the alignment, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. Like it's not that type of vibe. Sometimes it might get a little like boring or stagnant or that kind of thing. But at the same time, it's like I'm not lonely either. You know what I mean? So yeah, he'll definitely be like sad, but I don't think he'll be like at all lost. If that makes sense. And he's even knows, especially pop options in the past. He knows that's a no go. It's like it'll never work out with them. It'll never like no, that was the worst relationship ever. I would never go back. I would never. So it's like they already know. But again, it's like they know they want, but they still want to move at their pace. I mean, self love is y'all both love yourselves. So, I mean, if it doesn't work out, you still have to look after yourselves. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be the end all be all, but it is still gonna suck. You know what I mean? But I just think he's staying true to himself. He's not ready. He can feel it in his heart. Whatever he's not ready for. Yeah, and I think he's even scared too that like it's like if I do get into this connection, then the next expectation is gonna be like children and this that and the third, and it's like I'm barely ready for a relationship. I'm really not ready for children. Even if you already have children outside of this connection, it's like they're not ready. It's like they want to be the best father they can be. They still feel like they got to figure out their life purpose and mission and all that. Yeah, not saying you said that, but they could just assume that or think that. So you didn't have to say it, but they're just not ready for it. He brought up babies immediately. Yeah, he could want to see where your mindset and head is at with that. And they would be the perfect color, yeah. Woo. So yeah, although he ain't ready, doesn't mean he can't say, "I think we'll make beautiful babies." You know what I mean? Sure, I think I'm attracted. I think you attracted. I can see in the future, but that don't mean he ready. He really just think y'all will have beautiful babies. What was your other question? Let me go back. Where is it? Does he realize how serious you are? And I get both of your sides. I really do. Cause I even feel like like you at one point, it's like, okay, it's been this long time, like we should be at this certain point already. But it was a time where I kind of understood where he was coming from. Like, you're actually right. Like, it's some things that like we didn't know about each other that was very important that we had needed to know. It was more things we needed to heal. I hadn't really met his daughter yet, like, so some things just didn't make sense, and I kind of understand where he was coming from as well. So we already kind of answered that he's being faithful, so I won't answer that one because we already clarified that one. But I'm going back to the one where you said something about being serious, and then we'll go into the channeling. Does James realize how serious Joe is being? Does James realize how serious Joe is being here with their standards and everything, and wants and needs and morals and everything as far as when it comes to the connection? Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Yes, they do. They do. And it has them. It scares them a little bit. It has them thinking. That's why they're trying to think of this compromise here. Hey, our pizza. How's it going, huh? It all leads back to I don't know which question it was, but it's like, again, he's thinking about the sacrifices and everything and the compromise. And we got this Ace of Cups, this new beginning here. Yeah, I heard show me your more feminine side, so they might feel like you're coming off a little bit more masculine than feminine. And they want to ask you on the next date, but they're scared because they don't want you to like. They don't know what's gonna like be appropriate to do without making it seem like he's playing games or he's leading you on. But at the same time, like, want to spend time and build. So he's trying to see, like, what will be like your version, like, of like dating, what dating and stuff like that means to you and things like that. So it's like, if we go on like dates and stuff like that, is it going to be like, you know, taken really serious, or is it going to be, like we're enjoying and we're building and we're getting to know each other and we're going with the flow and we're letting things, So it's like he's kind of scared because I could see they could like want to go to the movies or they could want to do something, and it's like they kind of like scared to ask because it's like they don't know how you'll take it, how you'll react, how you approach it. He got to make you more feel more safe. Did you tell him to make you feel more safe so he can figure out how to make you feel more safe? Yeah, he doesn't want to call us a tower moment. He could be getting advice from family and friends here too. I'm seeing, but yeah, they definitely know how serious you are. So that's why they're definitely like trying to figure some things out. And it's like, please don't like. It's like, please be patient with me while I think up and brainstorm and come up with some stuff. I can't think that quick. Yeah, he like, she's on my ass. Hey, our pizza. So these are donations only. You must donate in order to get a read today. All that information will be in the description box as far as the pricing. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. And you took it as, yeah, and you took it as I wanted to end. No, he clearly said, I'm giving you time to think. He going on to get his time to like figure out things. He didn't say, I want to end this connection. I want to, you know what I mean? You just assumed like, hey, that means you want to end it. You know what I mean? No, he said, time to think. And he's just like dreaming, hoping, and wishing that you'll like understand his perspective, or at least understand it a little bit. He didn't reach back out because he said, time to think. Time. You got to give it time to think. He didn't say it for no reason. So y'all can talk back in 5 minutes and nobody got the time to think. You know what I mean? He said time to think. He didn't say I'm ending the connection. That's where that overthinking and the assumption stuff comes from. Trying to get to know him. Well, maybe it was some questions he wasn't ready to answer or was uncomfortable with. Who knows? Or maybe it's some answers he's scared that might scare you away. But let's get into the channeling here because it might give us more. Let's see. Is it still the same question for the channeling or is it changed since then? Let's see. I gotta scroll all the way up. That's why communication is key because again, you guys will go assuming what exactly the person meant and stuff like that. And a lot of things, especially if they're in text, can be taken out of context, especially when you ain't said it over the phone or you ain't said it in person, face to face. So that could also be a reason too. If certain things were in text, you definitely can take it out of context because you don't know how the person is saying it. You don't know if they're yelling, saying it. You don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think what will help is like, and I get it because you might have trust issues, but if you're gonna give it a chance, you gotta probably gonna have to give it a little trust. But I think taking what he says directly, you know what I mean? instead of like you read something he said and then you immediately go, I think this is what he actually meant. You know what I mean? Instead of what he actually said. Did he actually verbatimly came to your job and said, "Hey, I'm ready for a relationship," or did he just come with flowers and stuff and it seemed like he was ready? You know what I mean? Because that could be, you know, you could be confusing yourself. I'm trying to see if he's really confusing you, or if you're kind of confusing yourself, or kind of both. Because I kind of do get an energy that you can kind of be confusing yourself, especially if he's telling you one thing and then you heard him assume like, I think that's actually what he meant instead of exactly what he said. So he came there and said, I am ready to be in a relationship with you. Well, then, yeah, you probably should stop seeing him then if that's the case. If he says, "Hey, today Tuesday, I'm ready," and then the next week on Tuesday, I'm not ready, or first I'm not ready, and then the Tuesday week, I am ready, but then backtrack, I'm not ready again, but then I am ready this week, then definitely leave, because that's very confusion is abusing. But I'm trying to break down like what exactly is going on here. Came to your job, gave you money, told him I didn't respond because he said he wasn't ready. He said, "I'm ready now. I don't want to lose you," which I think is true. But I also think it's unfair if he's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what I mean? But then again, he is self aware. He already said, I feel like I'm wasting your time, kind of thing. But at the same time, he may not be really controlling himself. But that's where you come in and keep your boundaries like you have. You know what I mean? Now I see. You said he came in exactly and said, I am red tea. I don't want to lose. Yeah, that's not fair to go back and forth, back and forth. But you know what I mean? I do feel like he mean it. It's just that, sometimes you can't control your emotions. Sometimes love will make you do some crazy things. For sure, for sure. Emotions can definitely get mixed up and intertwined, for sure. Does it make it right? No. But sometimes it happens. But I think it's best, and maybe that's why he's saying, like, give the time too, because it's like, he know he confused going back and forth. Ready, I'm not ready. He know you got certain things going on. It's like, it's a good thing that we both clear our mind. That So that makes sense. Get a little time to clear my mind. That way, give me enough time to be 100% sure if I'm sure. You know what I mean? That way, I can come in the right way when I am 100% sure instead of back and forth, back and forth. I'm ready. I'm not ready. I love you. I don't love you. Whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't think he's a real bad person. Is he perfect? Nobody is. He got some faults, but I do feel like he's being genuine. I do feel like eventually he'll do the work. It's going to take time. Once again, do I think it's right to go back and forth? No, but like I said, I do feel like his feelings are genuine. You trying to tell me we're ready for Cookie? It won't work. Okay, I know that's right. Is Cookie the icing on the cake? Yeah, I don't think he's just in it for Cookie, but Cookie is good. It's the cherry on top. I mean, a man's gonna like Cookie. You know what I mean? They are more sexual creatures than we are. But let's scroll back up because I kind of went over a little time, so let's get into this channeling. Let me go all the way back up. What's James' feelings and intentions towards Joe? It's kind of like the same question, but kind of a little different because there's like more feelings involved, I guess, here. Well, actually, what's going on? I'm not playing that if you're trying to tell me you ready. Oh, okay, I already read that. Okay, you said, yeah, definitely. Okay. What's James' feelings and intentions towards Joe? And I know how frustrating it could be when you feel like you're 100% sure, and this person is like 50%. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean they don't care, because I do feel like they care. Who knows? It might be fear. I don't know what's the reason. Maybe I should clarify the exact or main reason why it's like he's not ready, because it could be anything. It could be I need to heal. It could mean I'm scared. It could mean um, I need to get my finances in order. It could mean whatever. You know what I mean? But for some reason, it's like, or it could just mean I don't believe that in 3 to 5 months I should commit. I don't think really just like you say, my dad and them said, no, it only takes 6 months. He might think something different. Like, no, I think it take a year. You know what I mean? It could be anything, but I think definitely need to clarify like what exactly is the reason why it's like I ain't ready. you know. But let's see, because I don't think it's you. It's not you. He's interested in you, so I don't really think it's like you. I think it's something else to where it's like I'm not ready. I didn't tell him that. Oop, well, dang, you ain't tell him. Well, he gonna be asked out if it's not within a month, I guess. But that's his free will that he chose. He's choosing with his own free will that I don't want to commit in 3 to 5 months, and you choosing with your own free will that I'm not waiting anything over that. It is gonna be is what it is. But I feel you. It's like if things aren't progressing, it's like what's the point? I get it. I definitely get both sides. I definitely do. I don't think it's no really wrong here. It's just different, you know, perspectives and everything, different journeys, different, Yeah, I know you never gave him a timeline, but as far as me, I don't see. I see he probably looking at a year, you know. Yeah, with the Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups, I think he would more likely be looking at like a year before. Hey, Sristy or Sristy. Oh, I suck at pronouncing your name. Hope you're doing well. This is a donation based stream only, so if you were to donate, it would be guaranteed to get your question answered. Thank you. Girl, 28 is young. Stop it. Yeah, but I agree. Nobody has years to waste, no matter what age you are. But you guys aren't even in your first year, so you're not yet wasting years. If anything, you're quote unquote wasting a month. Trust me, from somebody who actually done wasted like 4 or 5 years, definitely don't recommend. Definitely would never suggest. But will I suggest a year? A year doesn't sound too bad, in my opinion. I don't expect to be married within a year. Would I like to be married within a year? I actually, me personally, I wouldn't mind either way. But everybody has their own thing, so I don't judge nobody. If you want to be married in 3 months, I probably won't recommend it, but I also ain't judging it either. If you feel like it's really working out and it makes you happy and you trust it and nothing's going wrong, then it's okay. Ooh, congratulations. You know what I mean? Hey. But I just know, like I said, for the most part, no relationship works when you rush it. No, 9 times out of 10, it just doesn't. What's James' feelings and intentions towards Joe? And I get it. You could be very impatient. You just wasted those 4 years. You ain't really trying to waste a month. I will prove anything to you. I'm not hiding anything. I don't have anything to hide. Betraying you would be like betraying myself. I'm hearing that Bobby Brown song. Uh, dang, what was it called? Is it "Don't Be Cruel" because I will never be that cruel to you? Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. Like, don't be cruel because I will never be that cruel to you. Haven't I already showed you some things? So maybe I feel like they did show you like some type of sacrifices, even if it wasn't commitment. It's like it might not been commitment, but didn't I like, you know, hold your hand and or carried you through the snow, or didn't I wait on you before you got in the house, or didn't I give you this towards your phone bill or your rent, or didn't I do this? So it's like it's some things they could feel like maybe you didn't give them credit for. It's like, yeah, I didn't commit, but like, do you not account for like these things that I done? Yeah, I get that. But try not to compare this person to the last person, kind of thing. But yeah, they could feel like they did some type of sacrifices. I don't know if they paid a phone bill, gave you rent, carried you in the snow. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but they feel like they did some type of sacrifices. Show them appreciation every time. Yeah. So yeah, they could maybe want you to continue to show that appreciation. It's like you might have showed that appreciation when you got the gifts, like, yeah, thank I really appreciate it. But then maybe they feel like you turned around and said like, I don't trust you, or like punish them for not coming right away, or. So it's like maybe they feel like, okay, you show appreciation for the time, but it's like not continuation, not in continuation. Yeah, it's like they want you to be less uptight. He's like, we supposed to be having fun. We supposed to be at this picnic. We supposed to be going skating, but you playing. I'm gonna manifest this happiness for us. So you could be trying to like manifest, or even if it's not like actually like having a candle or scripting or something like that, it's like they're having hope for some happiness here. Ooh, made them some complete meals from scratch. Now I love the not like that. Don't judge me. I'd love to be your person if that was the case. You cook me a meal from scratch. No, just kidding. But yeah, I feel like this could be like a person who like always wants to know what you think, what you're thinking, but you might take it like the wrong way, like, oh no, you trying to manipulate me or you trying to get my head kind of thing. But I really do feel like it's like someone who really like cares about like, your health and your sanity and all areas of your life. So I feel like it's the energy of like, what you thinking right now, babe? What's on your mind? What's that? I'm hearing like those questions. Or if they're not asking it now, I feel like they'll start to like show you more that like I really do care. I really am here. You know? Yeah, I'm here. Sorry if I can't show up for you 100% because they haven't really shown up for themselves 100%. They might have a little more healing they got to do themselves. I dream about you. I hope you dream about me too. I said, are you the one that I think about all day? That Rihanna song. You don't want, so I make sure I behave. My love is your love is mine. It's like they'll wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning if they needed to attend to you, or if you were calling. They could be half asleep, but they gonna still answer the phone. I love me some Rihanna. That's my fave. Oh, shut up, alarm. Yeah, it's her. I'm not ignoring you. I'm really busy. Like, I am busy for real. I can show you my work schedule. I can show you this. Like, they just want to prove to you. Like, they want to put your mind at ease. And that's okay. If he ain't doing it now, he could be doing it in the future. Keep in mind that this could be past, present, and future. These are just feelings and intentions. So this could be past feelings, future, and present here all at the same time. Yeah, and I even feel like he knows, like he don't want to throw you off. He might just be like, I like you, this, that, and it's true. It's like I don't want to throw you off, but I am a random person. Like this is me. Take all of me or have nothing. Oh, this is me, Shawty. I'm trying to give you all of me. Like this is me. So if it's not enough, I'm sorry, but this is me. I don't know why I said Shawty. I don't know if he say that or what, but yeah, just her. I want to do something you never done before. Yeah, just her. Let's go to Dave and Buster's. Yeah, it's like, oh, interesting. Not only do they want to go on a picnic, they want to go like a walk in a park, maybe with you guys' feet like barefoot, so they're like grounded and connected to nature. They want to like help you get over your past. I feel like they write you things and get scared and they like throw the phone until you reply, kind of thing. Or it's like, hey Siri, call Joe. He might even get like a family or a friend that like helps proofread his text message sometime before he send it and make sure like that's a good approach. And he did. He does see you as special because it's like he wouldn't take you on just any old day. Like I'm not taking you to McDonald's. If we do go on a picnic, you're not just sitting on that grass and lay something nice and fine and out for you. It's not gonna be just any old thing. Yeah, just her. I'll start a riot about you. He's like, what else can I do to make you feel like you matter? So at first, it's how you felt. Yeah, started feeling different. I wonder why. I don't know if it was like his own life getting in his way as far as why he backtracked it. I wonder why. Yeah, I just heard I would never put you in harm's way. Whether that's with other people around him, with himself, places he don't feel right in. Yeah, they feel like once they get more finances, they'll be able to like protect you more. They feel like they can't kind of do like one without the other. Because say for example, like you're living in an environment that's not good for you, and it's like they want to help you, and they could probably like help you in other ways, but if their finances not together, it's like I can't like up and move you how I probably want to, because I don't got it like that right now, you know? And it's like they hope you don't see like another option is better than them, mainly like financially, because it could be like, I hope she doesn't see like somebody else has like more money and she like go like runs and goes there. Because it's like, I care about you and I might be able to only give you $100. On this guy, they might be able to give you thousands, but they don't care about you, kind of thing. It's like they just hope you don't run in like that direction. Yeah, I'm also hearing don't listen to what them haters say. Okay, I know that's right. Ain't put no, they nobody put my health in danger or any of me in danger. Yeah, it's like I don't. He could feel like I don't have a lot of energy to spare because again he might feel like he has this going on, that going on. His mind is racing. His mind is everywhere. He's thinking a whole bunch of things at once. So sometimes he might forget some things, but it's not on purpose. I just heard I cry for you. Yeah. Again, it's like they hope you don't run to somebody else, or they hope it's like, okay, do you really want me, or do you just really like want my attention, kind of thing. It's like you're not the only one like worried or hurting or on edge or you know trying to figure this out, kind of thing. Yeah, I just heard I'll die for you, I'll cry for you. But it's like they want to know if it's the same on your end, or if it's, or even if it's not, because I don't think they want you to make too much like hard sacrifices, because it's like I'm a man, I'm supposed to make like those really hard sacrifices, but are you gonna make like the little ones, kind of thing. I know that's right. I don't let anybody come to my house. Okay. I feel like he take pride in, again, I said that earlier, you take pride in the connection and, you know, himself and his accomplishments and like He could get a haircut and he want to show you a little haircut and he just wants you to be like, you look handsome kind of thing. Or they could like those moments where they got off a 12-hour shift and you're like, I hope you had a good day or relax or this. I just heard princess, so maybe he calls you princess, or maybe he has some cute nickname for you. Yeah, I feel like y'all both kind of did that. It's like I never let nobody in my house. It's like I never let nobody wear my chain, or I never let this happen, or I never let no other woman drive my car, or I never let. Did y'all take pictures together? Because I feel like they want to take pictures together, kind of thing. Even if y'all don't post it, it's like we don't have to post it, but like you know, we can have them for memories for now, kind of thing. You know. And I'm also hearing like maybe they always let you choose mainly like what dates y'all go on, or if they haven't yet, it's like this is all on you. Like whatever you want to do, we can do 5 things within this day. Like it's all on you. Like wherever you want to go, however much it costs, don't matter. I got the finances for it now. Finally, I got an extra check this month. Whatever. So come on. Yeah, I feel like they really want to like do take you somewhere out the city because it could be like more things to do there than rather where you guys live or something. But it's like until then, we can still probably like try to find some fun, unique things to do. You know. I've seen them like kiss your forehead, and they might like if they see your third eye, they might like you know pressing on it. Yeah, I'm getting like love tap. Like they might like to do like love taps, but not everybody like that. So I don't know if you like that, but I feel like they like to do it. You chose a couple times. He chose them. Yeah, I think he's like he wants something where it's like you choose like a few times. So I don't know if that's like a few times within a day or like the few next ones, and he doesn't have like a say kind of thing. Yeah, so I feel like he really does admire and cherish these pictures here. And he might even go back and laugh at it and like notice like, dang, I didn't notice my stomach was out or this was going on or that was going on. Like, dang, I thought this picture was really cute, but I look character. You can kind of crop me out and you can post this as a selfie too if you want. Like, very like lighthearted energy. Dating you is like being in a maze. I'm trying to find clever ways to win you over. Can you learn to trust me? I'm going to be honest with you. You're important to me. I dreamt of you. Have you dreamt of me too? This is interesting. All those cards I've been saying is coming out again. Pretty much everything I've been saying. It's in your hands if you want to see us move forward. But I've done my part. Now it's your turn. Again, like I said, they could feel like they made some type of sacrifice. They're willing to make more, but they also feel like, okay, I kind of want you to like open your heart and like give it a chance, kind of thing. I kind of feel like you're closed off. I lost my patience. It's time that I move on. I don't feel like he's moving on, but I do feel like as sometimes, he does kind of like lose a little patience, and you probably lose a little patience too. But y'all losing patience for different things though. I can't give you what you want right now. Love yourself first. Yeah, self love is the best. Again, it's like he wants y'all to be feel free in this connection. He doesn't want nothing to be like forced or like you depend on them or they depend on you, or it's like I want to have, when we come together, we get to talk about how work went or how this went on or how we got life outside of each other, and then when we come together, it's like heaven. It's like amazing kind of thing. I don't know why I heard Amazon. Do somebody work at Amazon, or I don't know, is somebody sending somebody some Amazon gifts, or what's up with this Amazon? Like, why I'm hearing it? Okay, period. Let the F out of me. Losing patience, tolerant. He's the one who told me he wasn't ready. He needs to come to me. He need to travel to you, or you need to travel to him. Somebody need to travel to somebody. Because long distance can also be a factor that makes things challenging, especially if you're not used to it or you're not really a long distance type of person. Not everybody can do long distance. Most people prefer like, you're here with me. Not a lot of people want to make those sacrifices. But I feel like if somebody's really worth it, you're really into somebody, you really like them, you really see a future, you really want things to work, you're gonna make that sacrifice, whether it's you or him. Y'all gonna make somebody's gonna make a sacrifice, even if y'all gotta meet in the middle. Hey, you fly, I fly too. We'll meet. So somebody's gonna do something. Somebody got to make a move, or it'll never happen. Or maybe y'all just ain't that into each other. But I don't feel that. I feel like y'all are. So, I mean, it don't matter if you fly to him or he fly to you. I don't see nothing wrong with either way. As long as y'all see each other and get to each other, right? Yeah. Oh, you said. Oh, I thought you said we long distance. That's why I was like, 15 minutes. Oh, 15 minutes ain't nothing. Y'all probably go past each other's house and take a little peek. Not the glasses you ain't trying to get. But yeah, I think you had one more question to clarify before we wrap things up. Let me make sure I pull it from every deck first before I move forward. Yeah, I did. Yep, except one. Except one. It's like they want you to feel your feelings. They want you to again open your heart. They feel like your heart is. They feel like maybe at one point your heart was like open towards them and then it closed. But again, that will make sense if you feel like I'm kind of confused. So it's like y'all both kind of like need to see each other's like perspectives, and that's why, like I said, communication is important. Because it's like, this is why I did this, because this and this is not really like to blame or point fingers. It's just kind of like, this is the cause and this is the effect kind of thing. You know what I mean? We have, it's okay to start over if you have to. Did you fuck up? Start over. Did things fall apart? Start over. Every day isn't a new beginning. Every moment is. Deep as fuck, I know, right? Quit holding on to old mistakes and shit. Just start over. Yeah. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. Anything truly cool about you was created from a life you live. Remember that when you start to wind down the shame spiral. No time is wasted, no love is wasted, no tears are wasted, no breath is wasted. You being you is important, and every single thing that made you, is a value. Tell shame to suck it. You can't have a positive mind or a positive life with a negative mindset. Yeah, so maybe you got both need to think of this connection as like more positively, more optimistic, more, having faith, more, instead of pointing the finger and blaming and seeing all the wrongs, maybe try to like find a solution instead. I don't know. I don't know if I can find that other question. Where doesn't have to be fast, but know what you want. Maybe he doesn't, and it's okay if he doesn't. It doesn't mean he's a terrible person. Sometimes you don't know what you want until you experience more, and then you know what you want. Or he could know what he want, but he just don't want it at that time. It's like you could know you want kids, but you maybe don't want them in the next 2 years. I know I want kids, but not in 2 months. So I don't know. Just repost it because I can't find that last question you were talking about. Yeah, do what you have to do. It's your free will. It's your life. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Sun card, Magician, the Moon card, Two of Wands, the Hermit, Two of Swords, the Fool card, the Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Star card, World card, Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands. I know that was a lot, but I feel like the connection is like intense. Okay, so I am charging for timing questions now, so that'll be a little different. It's $2.22 for a time frame. Yes, ma'am. For the time frame part, not the other question. The other question is still included in your hot seat, but the $2.22 is just only for the time frame. Now to keep sending you back to the beginning. They must want you to keep reading, hearing it or something. But yes, it's 2022 cents extra, and that's only for the time frame, not the question. The question is still like included in your hot seat. Thank you, hon. So let's see. What is James' next steps towards Joe, please, Spirit? Steps, actions. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so little sneaky energy, and I don't mean like deceptive energy, but like you trying to. How can I'll just say it, and then you'll know what I'm saying. Um, but before I say that, the first thing is like they just want to bring some light and love here. I see like they want to like tickle you again, that same energy, like they want to do some things that'll make you smile, you know. But I do feel like it's like they want you to like meet their, even if it's not parents, this could be like a uncle who they like look up to kind of thing. It's like an energy of like wanting to see like how good you'll be fitting in with the family. Not only that, like I want to bring you to certain places and meet certain people to like feel more included and get like a better understanding of like where I come from and my morals and everything like that. I also feel like I don't know if you guys already talked about this, but it's like if y'all did already talk about it, they might want to talk about it more in depth. So like if you had like sexual issues or certain things that went on like in the past, it's like they want to know in depth about it, like the reasons why, how you felt during, how long this affect you, like different things like that. Um, I don't know why he probably could come to your job again too though. That energy. Yeah, I see them walking. Like they could walk to their own, or they could just be like, or they could just text you like I rode past or I walked past kind of thing. Yeah, I'm seeing like sending like emojis, like those little emojis, like when you or maybe it's gifs. I don't know, gifts, whatever you want to call it. But it's like when you click on the messages, like it might be like some balloons, or it might be like some hearts. There might be like some things that like kind of pops up to like brighten your day, kind of thing. Yeah, I'm hearing like you got my undivided attention. I feel like he could be like sarcastic. It's like you want my attention, and then it's like he blow you up, kind of thing, blow your phone up. I don't know. Maybe I'll share locations, or maybe I don't know. What is this? I might have to come back and clarify that one because I don't know if that's that or something else, because it could be something else. Yeah, maybe they want to do like some type of hot air balloon challenge thing. It might be something, knock on wood, that happens that tests y'all connection. Like I don't know, maybe he goes to the hospital or something like that, and it's like he show up, or vice versa, they show up, kind of thing. But it could be like something that, like kind of tests the relationship, to where it's like, I'm not really questioning it anymore. But yeah, I feel like he feels like you could take some of like a lot of his actions the wrong way, and it's like he hope it get better. Cause say for example, it's like he just played basketball and he real sweaty, and you go to give him a hug and he rejects, and it's like, oh, it's a problem. But it's like, no, I just don't want to. I'm really sweaty. I stink. I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to hug you. It's not that I don't want to, you know what I mean? I'm just stinky and sweaty and stuff like that. Or it could be vice versa. You deny a hug. And it's like, no, it ain't like I ain't want to hug you. My boobs just really hurt and sore, and that kind of just hurted me. And that, my reaction was just hurt and be out of pain, or something like that. So it's like they want to better read into each other, and they feel like what's better than that than to like again get to know each other more. It was the issue with spending the night the first day. Again, the connection could be tested some type of way, to where it's like y'all have to like show up for each other. And I feel like y'all are gonna show up for each other, or whoever show up for some one or the other, and it's gonna give more like clarity to the relationship. I sorry, I won't give up on us. God knows I'm tough enough. We have not everything is black and white. Don't make things worse. Listen to what I have to say. Yeah, I feel like they want to do things that will like maybe help both of you step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, they want to go somewhere that will restore your connection. Again, they might feel like their grandma or somebody has like all the answers. So again, I don't know if this is like his parents, uncle, or grandma or something. There's someone that they want you to meet. Again, they could like really value that person's opinion. I feel like this person kind of got all the answers. Yeah, I was feeling like my job, my number one goal right now is just to get close to you. So I don't care what it is. It could be, I finally learn about one of your weird habits, or you finally learn about one of mine, or we do a certain activity that brings us close together, or you get a better understanding because you met my family or whatever. But I feel like their number one goal is like getting closer to you again without like having to rush. That's why I say it could be like, you know, a little sneaky. Yeah, it's like crying my arms. Like I want you to feel comfortable doing that. But yeah, I feel like they could find it like hurtful or offensive if you think that they would like harm you or like not be trustworthy or something like that. Because it's like I would never do that. That's not my character. This that kind of thing. So it's like if you do ever like do that, like maybe cry in their arms or show some type of like vulnerability or that you feel comfortable or something like that, it's like gonna make their day. Yeah, it's like I took my mask off, take yours off. Again, I don't have anything to hide. What you see is what you get. Again, that's why I say this is all of me. I'm giving you all of me. It hope it's enough. I'm sorry if it's not enough, but again, like we was getting earlier, this is all me kind of thing. Yeah, it's like I'll do things I probably won't want to do. Like I'll probably help you get your nails off or do something that I probably wouldn't really like, be looking forward to, but I'm gonna do it because I want to help you. All right, so clarify something here. Mm. Yeah, I feel like interesting. So he knows you need to heal over your past. He needs to heal over his too. That's really what it comes down to. That's the number one reason why he wants to take his time here. Because you could have gone again in a connection to where it was like mainly like physically abusive, but I feel like he could have been in something that was more so psychologically abusive. Because there's different forms of abuse. It's mentally, emotional, physical, financial, spiritual. Some people might say psychological is a little bit more worse than like just regular mental. And I feel like that's kind of like more of like what was his, his thing going on, especially if he had children with the people with the person. But even if he didn't, I feel like it was very like psychological. Why I can't talk? Um, abusive here. So it's like they definitely want y'all to be on good terms and like have that strong bond before something gets started and falls apart kind of thing. It's like we need that healing and we need that full trust and we need that full transparency. It makes me wonder. I don't know. Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles, or maybe it was a potential for I don't know. But I feel like you'll be able to know because I feel like this person will talk about it. So if he did have like maybe to where he did talk about having a family with a previous lover, or if she had a miscarriage or abortion or something like that, I feel like he will talk about it if that's the case. But I do feel like a lot of trauma psychologically, and I can understand when it go. It makes me go back to when you said something about he don't. I don't know your exact words, but it was something like I don't easily let people in kind of thing. And it's like it's kind of like the same thing for you. So y'all both on the same kind of like verge. It's like you could still have that. I don't want to easily let people in, but at the same time, I have like a kind of like a time frame of commitment. But with him, it's like I got that thing, but I don't really have like much of a time frame. It's more so like when I have that feeling, a feeling like we're 100% good kind of thing. The lovers in reverse. Like I said, I don't feel like he has other options or he don't want to go back to the past because it was so bad. It's like I don't want that. I don't want psychological abuse again. I don't, So it's like I don't desire no exes or anything like that. I really want to like be in a good place and move forward. Yeah, with this Moon card and the Five of Pentacles, yeah, Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant. It's like they had to throw themselves into like healing and moving forward and probably seeking some guidance of their self here too, especially if they moved out of state away from like family and stuff. And it's like I can call on y'all, but it's not like if I call y'all can show up in the next 10 minutes. So, maybe you're hours away kind of thing. Yeah, the Hierophant, Five of Pentacles, the Moon card, and Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like he could have been like set up by an ex before. So I feel like y'all kind of could have like some of the mutual energy as far as like, being hurt in the past and maybe not fully trusting everything and you know. But I think it's fair to say that both of you guys probably shouldn't compare each other to what happened in your past or a past person or and fully like give each other, a fair chance kind of thing. Well, Mitch is close to me, like 2 years ago. He was trying to fix something about himself. Yeah. But yeah, I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. And I hope to see you around another time for updates. I really do get good energy here. But again, some things just take time. You don't really heal overnight. 9 times out of 10. I never really known nobody to heal things overnight. Sure, it took me a while to get out of depression. I'm finally done with depression, and I'm never going back again. I'm ready to get a shirt that says "fuck depression." You know what I mean? It took me a minute to get out of that. You know, and did it mess up some relationships that I had? It did. Do I blame certain people for like leaving or not want to deal with like a moody, dark place that I was in? No, I don't. But it takes time. You know what I mean? You can't really be in the best relationship when you're depressed or when you got certain things going on. Like, yeah, you could like somebody, you could want somebody, you can have good energy, you can have fun days. But overall, if you're not mentally in the right place or whatever the case may be, it's not going to be the best. It's just not. You know what I mean? It's like I can't give you my all if I'm mentally already drained right now. But then again, it's not fair to, you know, make you catch feelings, you know what I mean? Knowing that, I can't really give you all this right now, you know what I mean? But I do feel like, again, he is aware of that and he is, you know, trying. Will it work out? I feel like it will, but again, it just depends on people's free will, you know what I mean? Like, if you choose the free will that I'm not going to wait anything longer than that, then, it probably won't be anything. But, you know, you're welcome, love. Talk to your therapist. She said you made the correct moves. Yeah. And then he must don't want them then at this point. Throw him away. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe he needs a therapist. You know what I mean? You got therapy to fix what you got going on. But think about maybe he don't have anybody to help through emotions and stuff like that. It's like, can you really blame him? Maybe he need therapy too. Hell. He ain't got it. You know what I mean? So maybe have a little more compassion that you have, for yourself, for him. Because I think he have it for you. Been on why he want his glasses back. Maybe he got a new pair. I don't know why he don't want them back. But yeah, I hope that gave you clarity, kind. Yep. And you like, I'm ready to get going. I'm healed. Okay, I'm here now, finally. Hey, or I'm healed for the most part and I'm ready. But you gotta think about he ain't in that spot. He ain't. I'm healed. I'm kind of there. I'm ready. He's still. You know what I mean? Using that to back way back in. I don't know. Could be, could not be. Yep, a lot of men do frown upon it, but there's also some that go. I was talking to this one guy that was also in therapy, and I'm like, what? Because I have never heard. He's the first guy that ever said like, I'm in therapy. But now that I'm in therapy I go, I be seeing men in there. I just when I walked out the door, I seen a man walking. No, actually, when I went to my last appointment, and I was going in, a man was coming out. And it's like it's more men than you know. But yeah, they for the most part they do be like firm upon it. Like I'm not going da da da. Because typically men get screwed over for that. It's like they can't be too emotional. They can't go to therapy. They can't show their feelings. They can't, for God's sake, they can't like a woman. They can't do nothing. Men get punished for having emotions. So I kind of understand it, but at the same time, like if you really want to change and stuff like that, you will do the necessary work and steps. But everybody has their own timing. When he's ready, if he does go to therapy, when he's ready, he will go. He's not gonna go for you or his mom or anybody like that. He has to go for himself. You know. Hey Ashley, what's going on, love? My bad, huh? I was in an in-depth read. You want general advice or you? Let me see. Wait. Oh, girl, I don't know if I know how to answer that. So tell the person I had a video shoot to do for that, or just come tomorrow. Okay, let me reread it. You said you at work. Forgot you had a meeting today. But you also had a video shoot, but we changed it to today. Damn. I don't know. Honestly, I'm sorry, Ashley, but I don't think I know. He said, so you tell the person I had. What's more important at this point? Would be more consequences. Yeah, I think that's good. It'd probably do that if the video shoot is, function, more flexible. Had an ex who tried to, yep. But not everybody is the same. Some people will probably use it against you, but some people are genuine in it. You just got to know who's being genuine and who's not, and your intuition helps with that a lot. Your intuition is going to know who's genuine and who's not. Just like me, for example, I had one ex who would tell me he loved me, but my intuition, it wasn't feeling right in my, intuitively. You gonna know, because they could say one thing, but energy never lies. I'm trying to tell you. That's why your intuition picks up on that energy. So somebody could be saying one thing and mean another, but your intuition is gonna pick up on it. Versus another person who could say I love you too, but they're being genuine about it, and your intuition is not gonna give you any like red flags or alerts or anything like that. You're not gonna be feeling uncomfortable or uneased or like tense or like I don't think that I don't think this person mean it. You know what I mean? So you're gonna know. But not everybody's the same. Not all men is the same. Not all women is the same. You can't say all men is the same and then get mad if a man says all women is the same when you know you're a good woman and there's worse women out there. You know what I mean? So kind of, not all men are bad. But yeah, it could be a beautiful thing when it could be a beautiful thing if you two heal together. I mean, again, everybody has their path and their journeys and everything like that. So every connection is different. So I kind of stopped myself looking at certain people's journey. It's good to get like inspiration from like couples that's doing good and they seem like couple goals and stuff like that, but you still got to have your own thing, your own thing going on with your own relationship because that's personal to you. You know what I mean? You never know what that couple is going through behind the screen or whatever the case may be, you know but sure, it'd be some people who they don't get married to 5 years, but again, I don't agree with that. But then you see, that's me personally. They could be very much happy that they got married in 5 years. Because I know one couple, they went to therapy first. They both went to therapy and then they got married, and it worked out for them. But not everybody is like that. Some people is like, I'm not waiting that 5 years, even if it is like we both go to therapy. And it's just different. It's up to you. You know what I mean? Hey, Estrella, what's going on, love? Thank you. So I'll get you in a moment. Let me just uh, wrap this up real quick. You said, yeah, definitely don't overwork yourself. You know, it'll be there. It says Don. Wait, come on, phone. Okay, have a good day at work, Joe. Much love and blessings to you. I really hope good in your relationship. I want all of us to win, have good relationships, have a good life. We deserve it, especially we've been through a lot. So I really want this to work out for you. But if it doesn't, I want something to work. I want some type of relationship to work out for you. Okay, but I'm having high hopes for you. So Estrella, go to back reading here for Estrella, please, Spirit. Thank you. Go to back reading here for Estrella. Is Don Danielle catching feelings for Estrella? Is Don catching feelings for Estrella? Yep. It just slid out, didn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, love. I'm getting a no. A death card and the Eight of Cups. I wish I could give more details, but this is a no detail one. Ah, but it's also good. It ain't even got to be like that. You know what I mean? It's not unfortunate because you can get whatever you want. So it's not unfortunate. I don't want to give that energy to it, but I hope they give you clarity, hon. Who was I going back to? But that also could mean that even if it's not now, doesn't mean it couldn't in the future. I guess, but so we'll see. Maybe give it some time and then come back and ask it again. Yep, that makes sense if it's still new. If it's been like a week, 2 days, can't really expect it to be like, love like that, right? You know what I mean? So that would definitely make sense if that's the case. Yep. Even though there's supposed to be no details, I saw that. That's why I said I really wish I can give more details. But you're kind of saying. The death card and the Eight of Cups, both ending cards to come out. I saw that. Yes, you can, love. And let me move this to the charger. It's probably not gonna be the best view from down there, but I would rather not the best view than my phone going dead on y'all. So let's do that. It's like this phone. This one, my other phone know how to hold juice. It's like this one doesn't know how to hold juice for some reason. I don't get it. Like how are you were just at like 80%? How are you already down? You know what I mean? Like that makes sense. Doesn't seem like they want to give me a view. He said, "Yep." It's all set now. He said, "Ooh, seafood. Yes. Okay, I see you." I just thought about going. Dang, shut up. I don't know what's right past, but I just thought about going on a seafood diet. But seafood expensive, so I don't know. Maybe a cheap seafood diet. I don't know. What's day again? Wednesday. Yeah, they be paying good. You're fine, Sheila. Um, it was this medical staffing job that I tried to apply to, knowing I don't have no dang old certificate or degree or anything like that. Thought I was gonna be sweet, and I don't know how I thought I was about to get around it, but whatever. They still got my number. They still be texting me like these shifts are available. It's 50 an hour for this and that third. They be getting paid good. Like I might have to take that up, but anyway, Yep, it was on mute because I'm over here snacking, and I probably gonna be crunching hard in people's ear. I finished my chips. I got this brownie cocktail, which is really good. And I had some M&Ms. But thank you, love. You can post whenever you're ready. And she twerk, and she twerk, and she twerk. Cash up be some bullery. You find him, take your time. Sometimes it take a minute. You said, will a seafood date go good with anything with seafood go good? No, I'm just playing. Get that seafood, then leave. No, I'm just kidding. Mayhem. I don't know. I'm not good with names. Is that how you pronounce it? Maham? I don't know. Mayhem. Okay. Please. Get a record in here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Get a record in here for Ashley. Will a seafood date with Mayhem go well today for Ashley? Will a seafood date go well today for Ashley with Mayhem? Will Mayhem and Ashley's date go well today? How will it go? Will it go good? As Ashley's hoping, will it go good? The date with Mayhem and Ashley today, please, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, yes. They ain't gonna be jealous already. Signs of jealousy. But I think you like it. You like when they're a little jealous. I seen they can like feed you. You feed them. I feel like he'll probably sit next to you rather than across from you. I don't know why his shoes squeaking, but okay. I don't know why I'm seeing him like eat really funny with ranch on his mouth. But it's like y'all are like laughing at each other. But it's like y'all also laughing with each other too. I don't know why I'm seeing like y'all have this playful. I like this though, because it's like y'all know each other is not being like y'all get each other playlists. There's no confusion. Like, did they really mean that? Or they being sarcastic? Was like So it's like he might push like all the plates by you, as if you like ate it all or something like that, or you might do that. But it's like y'all know y'all playing. It's like nobody taking anything serious. Yeah, I'm seeing y'all like wash your hands together, getting all that nasty stuff off. Yeah, you might be cracking on him like he's an old man, he old school. If you get like a trolley horse or something. Yeah, I feel like y'all both might like ask for extra time at the restaurant because it's like don't rush us, like we want to be here for a while. But yeah, he could have like signs of jealousy. It's like he was like really looking at that man walking through the door, or that kind of thing. Like, don't play with me. Yeah, he might be like, "Oh, you shaved your legs for me," and it's like, "Shut up." You're just so used to him. Yeah. Yeah, you might hear his stomach growl or something. He tried to hide it, but he couldn't, and y'all laugh at it because it's like he didn't hide it. But I feel like y'all very excited to talk to each other, that y'all might like accidentally over talk each other, but it's like y'all ain't meaning to. Y'all just really like both trying to hurt and get what y'all trying to say out for y'all, so y'all don't forget. Trying to make a good impression. Yeah, don't take all the sauce. Yeah, it could be like, how's your cousin? How this person? I don't talk to them no more. Y'all just start laughing. Yeah, I heard what we doing after this. Yeah, he wants you to get more comfortable. Yeah, he gonna pay that. Oh, he definitely gonna spend a lot, and I feel like he gonna pay the extra because it might be like extra to like take stuff home. And it's like he don't really want to, but he ain't about to look broke or nothing like that in front of you, so he's gonna go ahead and pay it. I don't know why I heard control. Was that a Drake song or was that Tyga? Because they both had a song that sounds similar. No, Drake was one dance. No, he had control. I don't know, but I heard control. Matter of fact, I think that was the same song with Drake. Controller, I need a one dance. And a Hennessy in my hand. One more shot before I go. Can hold on me. Yeah. Yeah, so they might be trying to like do all they can do, especially if they feel like I'm not gonna see you for another 2 weeks or something like that. About to course stuff. Oop. might ask if you're pregnant. Or if you're allergic to anything. I don't know why I heard Tant Love. I don't know why I'm seeing him steal ketchup or something like that for somebody else's table. About each other. It's like, what? I thought you said you like this. I'm like, what all this time? That's crazy. I just heard you like black flowers. Because he might want to, like, if he don't have flowers on deck or he can't get to them, it's like, I'll pull some out the ground and give it to you. I feel like he definitely knows how to, like, improvise and, like, you know, to, like, impress you and please you. And I feel like it definitely will work. It's like, dang, he came up with that in a couple minutes. Like, dang. Yeah, I feel like it's like, if there's tea, it's like, don't drink all that tea, because they know tea make you go to the bathroom a lot. Not the pregnancy card coming up again. Be careful of some sexual injury here. Especially if you do got court going on. You ain't finna get me pregnant and go to jail. Thank you, Australia. I got you right after. Yeah, he might be like, I feel like he will give a tip, but if they like charge extra, like a gratuity or something like that, he might be a little upset. But I feel like he wouldn't want to show it in front of you. I just heard I come in peace. So it might be like a peace offering. Now he just got out hollering. I feel like he's quick to like change the subject if he feel like it's not benefiting you or them. You might see it as rude, but like I feel like it could kind of like benefit both of you. Like if you're going on about something that's like bothering you, it's like, okay, let's talk about something that's a little less like stressful. Yeah, I feel like yeah, they definitely do look out for you. If you put your person, what they say, you don't get no money. You put your person on. Like they definitely like pay attention to you and look out for you. Definitely. Although they gonna feel like they need more finances for you though. I don't see. I know why I'm getting number 4. Maybe you gonna spend 400. I don't know. The number 4 could be significant though. I hope you just gave you clarity. It's definitely gonna be a good date. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Hangman in reverse, the Devil card, the Lovers in reverse. Don't panic though. The 8 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Star card, 3 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and Death card. But I feel like those cards mainly just came out like that because again, he's like, I don't know the next time I'm gonna see you, kind of thing. Very generous. Okay. Should have told me, okay, I'm telling you, pay for my day off. Get me feet. I knew it. I seen the nails in this card. I'm like, what's going on with these nails? And something could be significant about a lighter too. Like, I don't know. Maybe his lighter is important to him if he smoke and he drop it in water and he's upset. Oh man. But you had to work him so mad. He could still get it too. But I know it ain't gonna be for the theme. But hey, but he ain't too worried about it. He'll get it. But as long as he enjoy, as long as you enjoy, that's the most important thing, right? You get the toes done later and stuff. But that's interesting how you said that, and at the top of the deck, you see those nails, but I was visualizing him like grabbing your hand, touching the nails, but I was wondering like why was he doing that? You know what I mean? I don't know if that was your nails done, your natural nails that he's trying to like get you to embrace, or embracing himself, or I didn't know what was going on, but I visualized that. That's crazy. And he a Gemini. They be pumping that money up in prison week before they get out. Like I was gonna panic. He's Gemini. Yeah, you're right, and I feel like he's like that toward me because I was there for him. Aw, oh, he's okay. He better return. The hell, plus interest. Is Shirley still here, love? But you did okay. You gave some type of support. Any support is better. You was there some way, in some shape or form. So he could have been very lonely in there. You know what I mean? No, you gave him some support. Not most people don't care about you when you go to jail. Mostly, sometimes even your family. So I mean, it could be like that out here too. You don't got no car or whatever reason. Some people just don't give a damn. When you have a baby, you stop having friends for certain people, and But yeah. Okay, Estrella, let's go back to the question. Going back, way back. Is it still the same question as Don catching feelings, or more in depth about that, or? So shoot, who knows? He probably was the only person that was there for them. Actually, they whole family probably wasn't even there. He probably got out and was pissed at them. After reading here for Estrella, please, Spirit. After reading here for Estrella, is Don catching feelings for Estrella? Don catching feelings for Estrella. Okay, interesting. That's the main thing I had wanted to know. Because again, we did get a no, and that it was true that like he pulled back after certain things went on, got what he wanted, kind of thing, which is not right. But I do feel like it's still potential for them to catch feelings in the future, which I was trying to clarify if that would happen or not. Because I do feel like he's on the defense. You might be on the defense too, but I feel like he wants to like get to know you more and get to know like how can I say this? What led you to like do certain things, and also like what makes you like me or love me, kind of thing, you know? Because I feel like he wants a mature love. He doesn't want like childish, and childish doesn't always mean like I'm playing mind games and stuff like that, but it's also like I want it to make sense. I don't want it to be just like you like me because I look good, or you like me because some like teenage reason. But it's like I'm looking for something mature, and I do kind of feel like I assume you want to be like a wife. I assume you want this, that, and the third. But we kind of did this. We kind of moved fast. We kind of, you know what I mean. And sometimes it is a little hard to trust, because I hope you ain't, you know, I hope you ain't fucking nobody else like you did me. I hope you ain't give it to them like you gave it to me. I hope you ain't, it's kind of like at the same time I'm a little defensive. But they feel like you're very intelligent. They feel like you not only just like 3D smart, but they feel like spiritually too. And it's like they can learn a lot from you. It's like I teach you street smarts, you teach me this smarts. Yeah, maybe you force them, or maybe you will force them, because this could be future energy too. Maybe you will force them like to drink a health shot, and like to care about their health more, and while they teach you other things, and it's like they like that, because it's like we balance each other, we kind of like match, we kind of like give what the other is lacking, you know. We kind of make time for each other, even though we're busy. We're not making excuses like most people will probably do. We're making we're trying to make some time. You accept my flaws. Yeah, because maybe other, like they might have some insecurities about themselves. I get like maybe it's physical. I think it's like they might think they got a long head, or they might think it's some type of I don't know why I laughed. Don't mean to laugh, but they might it's some type of insecurity, but it's like you don't see that, and it's just like they appreciate that, they feel like kind of like accepted. They feel like you're very soft. What they expect you to have an alligator body, but yeah, they feel like you're very soft. I feel like the good thing is they're in their head about you a little bit, but not a lot. Not to where it's like really bad anxiety and really bad overthinking. But it's just from time, every now and again they might like get like a little second thought or something. But I feel like for the most part they are like living in the present, and they're like, trying to take actions here. Yeah, I feel like even with the like making love or sex, whatever you want to call it, it's like it was intense for them, and they didn't expect that. They didn't expect to be like intense like that. Not even just like good, but like intense. And I feel like they kind of like the fact that you don't need them because they feel like you're kind of showing them that you don't need them, you don't need their money, you don't really need. Maybe you want a little, you don't even want that much. You just whatever, and they like that. It makes them want to like give more and like show more. It's like they want to be of value. They don't want to be treated like a piece of meat either. That's the energy it's giving. Your commitment is being tested first quarter moon. How bad do you want something or someone? Recommit to something or someone. So, like I said, eventually he is though. Gonna start catching feelings and stuff like that. Currently, right now, no, but I don't know how soon. But it looks like, he will. Especially when he gets those alone times, and then he quickly realizes, dang, I miss her. Like, dang, this was like kind of fulfilling. This was like, she made me feel more responsible. She made me release some guilt. Again, she accepted some flaws. Like, maybe y'all did certain work things together. I don't know. Maybe y'all DoorDash together. Whatever. It's like, we did that. Like, I'm connected. I'm attached now. I'm like, maybe we experienced some type of hopefully not some type of trauma together. Um, this, like they're gonna get attached. But I don't clarify. Yeah, the Ten of Cups, the Star card, Justice. I don't think it's gonna be like because you know how some of them guys they, hey Ty, what's going on, love? You know how some of those guys they be like, what she do to me? You put a spell. I don't think he's gonna think that because I hate when that happens. It's like, what you do to me? You put a spell on me. Da, da, da. I feel this type of way. No, I'm not getting that though. We have listened to your intuition, so I feel like y'all might share some things that y'all got from y'all intuition about each other, and some of the things might like align. Yeah, Two of Cups out here, Queen of Cups, or not Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands, a Chariot, Two of Swords, full card, Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So number two is significant. You be seeing 222 a lot, 212, 12 12, 20 20. Number two does talk about union, so that's interesting. Reconciliation, whatever you want to call it. Says new though, I'm not tripping. Exactly. Fastest he ever done, I'm hollering. Just standing more on boundaries, attract stuff like that, okay? Just started getting these type of treatment. Okay, don't you love it here? This good old type of treatment stuff after we did it. See, I love that. He was so in tune. Okay. And it's like he ain't gonna care once y'all do get into maybe like a commitment or something. It's like he ain't caring about nobody's judgment or the connection or nothing. I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be very strong mentally, and I feel like that's something you're gonna be like really happy about and appreciate because it's like he ain't letting nobody interference or opinions or nothing get into that. Like I don't care about her past or this that. Like yep, this mine. Yep, I don't give a damn. Yeah, for seconds, so I can't talk. Like y'all saying it is, whether it's true or not, I don't give a damn. At this point, I don't care if it's true or not. I'm going with it. Oh man. It's like if you really knew, what she was like, what it's like to touch her, what's it like to be in her presence, what it's like to see her in person rather than online. Well, if you really knew, you would too. So yeah, it's like you're in a safe zone. And I'm seeing if y'all smoke together, it's like, oh my goodness. Y'all smoke together, I'm seeing y'all like blowing each other's mouths, like eating each other's smoke. It's like I'm seeing y'all like stare at each other. It's like a stare gazing, whatever you want to call it, kind of thing. This is all looking into each other's souls. Like, come on, releasing each other's tension. You might have a Sagittarius moon. Something can be significant about a Sagittarius moon. And it's like y'all go anywhere with each other. I go to your house, my house. We could be wherever. It don't matter. we can end up wherever. Sometimes we don't even know where we end up. We just know we with each other. It could be times when y'all traveling and y'all passing cities and stuff. It's like, damn, I forgot where we at. At this point, we would have lost track of what city we're in. But hey, F it, we're together. But I hope they gave you clarity here, huh? So it definitely could turn out well here. I know that's what I was seeing at first. Like, ooh, I don't like that energy. But I definitely feel like it can change. You know, sometimes things change and they change for the better. He's gonna start seeing you different, and I feel like you're the main reason why he's gonna start seeing you different. Because maybe you're gonna stop that energy. Like, okay, yeah, this, that was a little like mistake. I didn't mean, we didn't really mean to go that fast. Now, let's stop it there for a moment. Then I got him off quick. Not sneak out. No, for real. Be giving hints so she can send you home. You mean your virginity, or you just been like really, really celibate for a long time? Aw. But I mean, we all do some things that we regret. It's okay though. I'll be regretting my ex. Like, dang, I wish I never gave him nothing. But can't take it back. They done already got it. But I just pretend they dead to me. I pretend like they don't exist. I pretend we never dated. So some people that don't know, good. I don't want them to know. I don't want them to never know that we dated. I don't claim that at all. I pretend it never happened. Title, you got a question, love? He was so seductive. Wanted to wait. I'm sorry, hon. That's okay. You can still claim it. Things happen. Things happen. I wish that same thing. I wish I would have waited for the right one for me. I lost mine a long time ago. But it's still gonna be special. You don't have to look at it that way. But everything's gonna be okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have to look at yourself a certain way. You don't have to beat yourself up. Hey, yes, period. Got hired. Take the mini victories, okay? And just like that, okay? Bounce back. The bounce back is real. I'm here for it. Amen. If it don't, guess what? It'll be somebody else that'll see your worth and commit. If one person don't see your worth, I can bet you another one will. What they say, what one man won't do, another will. One man trash is another treasure. Well, I'm not saying you're, but I'm just saying like that quote. You know what I mean? But for some reason it doesn't work out. It's not the end of the world. It's gonna be something. It's always gonna be something better if it doesn't work out. Okay, pushing to apply for 20 jobs. Okay, yes. Shoot, about to push me to apply for. Let me see how much percentage. Can I put it back on the desk? Because I really don't like this view. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, then I'll take it off. Like just it's crazy how I thought about my first ex. How I thought that was gonna be the one I married for the rest of my life, and just all of that. And I look at it now, and I'm so grateful that I never got married to him. I never had kids or anything, with him. And when something is not met, it's just not met. Sometimes it may not be the worst, most terrible relationship in history, but it's just not met. You know what I mean? What's meant for you is meant for you. And I just realized that that was not meant for me. I was trying to forced it because that's all I seen at the time. Sometimes you kind of get a clouded judgment because that's all you know and that's all you see at the time. You know what I mean? You don't know of no other options or anything like that probably. So that's what you're going for. You know what I mean? Feelings attached. That's the only person you really seeing. Okay, expensive. Spoil me. I'm bougie. Yeah, I'm good. I feel even shameful. At this point, I'm gonna say I never even had exes before, because sometimes it was that bad. Like dang, you know, you never really did this. You never really came through like in this way. You know what I mean? That's shameful, honestly. So I don't even want to claim that. That's embarrassing. I just did a whole redo. Now I can brag. Now I always said that if it's confusing, it's abusing. If you can't brag on them, I don't think it's a point. You should be able to brag on your partner. And it don't always have to be about them giving you money. Yes, that's really a good thing, but it should be other things as well that you could brag on. You can brag about they show up for you, they support you, they stand up for you, they protect you. It could be the provide thing, you know. They'll drop something to get to you, whatever. They sacrifice, they rub your feet, they take care of you when you're sick. Whatever the case may be, you should be able to brag on them, not always complain about them. That's the number one sign that, maybe it's just not for you, it's not right if you gotta, complain all the time. You should be able to go to your friends, family, whoever, and be like, "Oh, my baby did this, and it just touched me, and da da da." You know what I mean? Instead of like, "Oh, you always cheating, this going on, blah blah blah," and complain all the time. Woo 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 woo. Let me see. Yeah, that'll work for now. Damn. Okay, yes. You might not even have to pay a dollar. Shoot. Come on. You funny, someone so now like you never know. You mess around and get a car in the next 5 days. Quit playing. And I receive. We almost in May. This is crazy. What's y'all dream vacation or dream date? What's been going on with y'all? We can talk about the sun, moon, stars, whatever. What's for dinner? I'm over here playing with these things. It's gonna be May. J guy, okay. Let's see. Ooh, beans. I mean, beans sound good to me. I love me some good old beans. I thought you were gonna say beans and dip or something like that. I don't know. I might have pizza. I really shouldn't have that though. Or maybe like Tony Pacos or I don't know, something. But get a reading here for Tidal Wave Tarot, please. Get a reading here for Tidal Wave Tarot. What's going on with this J guy when it comes to Tidal Wave Tarot and anything else in regarding this J guy, please, Spirit? Whoops. I feel like they got good intentions, but they don't understand. They don't like fully understand you. Excuse me. It's still some things that they gotta, understand. Um, Especially if they're like younger than you. It's like they're feeling like they're in their prime. They kind of like want you to be in the prime kind of thing, limelight or energy with them. But it's like you might have more responsibilities or so than them, or maybe I don't know, maybe make more finances, but it's something more of like responsible than them. I just heard you don't have to worry. It's like they want to take care of you, but they might not be in a position right now, and they're trying to like figure out how they could be in a position. I just feel like they're networking. It's so much they want to do with you, but again, they feel like they can't just jump up and do it because again, you might have responsibilities. It might be certain things, obstacles, and delays, and certain things in the way. It's like I can't just go up and go to Spain or Mexico or anything like that with you, but I want to.
How you feeling?
I don't know why I get this energy of like resting. Maybe I'm there until like a lot of sports and stuff. I feel like they want to like help you get off some steams. It's like if they can't do it sexually, they might want to like maybe go to one of those places where you can like tear things up or, you know, boxing or something like that. They might help you get off some steam. I feel like they want to help you fight in not just in 3D but spiritually too. Like if you had a nightmare and maybe somebody was doing something in your nightmare, like let me go to sleep with you and we gonna get them together, whatever, you know, that kind of thing. He plays pickleball. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, what is this? But yeah, I just heard him like raging as if he was playing a sport. You know how some people they like make certain noises or they scream during the sports and stuff like that. That's what it was giving me. That's why I'm like, what did he play? And it's like he want to prove himself to you. You ever seen that thing where it was like um he said skinny guys can't do something, and I guess deal with like plus size women or something like that. And it's like he was picking up a couch, he was picking up this, he was trying to sending it to her, trying to prove himself. I'm getting that energy. It's like what? Oh yeah, I handle that. Like what? Quit playing with me. Yeah, I'm here. Wake up, sleepyhead. Hey, big head. Like they hope they're big enough. They hope they're big enough. I'm here. How you sleep? Did you eat? How was your shower? Like they want to know how everything is. Yeah, I'm hearing you thinking all the right places. Yeah, he might want you to come to like maybe one of his games or so. I don't know why it's. Oh man, what in the world? I feel like he could be like a little like annoying, weird, and like crazy sometimes, maybe possessive, obsessive. But I don't think it's like I don't know. I guess it depends on you whether if it's really bad or not. But it's like giving that energy. Like if you couldn't, like say if you couldn't make it to his games, he might bring a picture with him to the game to kind of like fill in a little bit, kind of thing. But I don't know if you'll see that it's weird or not. So, but other people might see it as weird. So I don't know. They might speak a little different language, or they want to learn a different one with you to like spice up the connection. If they do already speak a different languages, like they may say certain stuff and try to like have you guess what they said to make it like fun. You have doubts. They could be spying on you. We have make wise plans, complete and sudden changes. We have needs and wants. What is going on? Mm. I was going to address you, but it doesn't look like you have a name that needs to be addressed. But anyways, these are donations only. Must donate in order to get a read. All the information will be in the description box. Thank you. Oh, we got luck. Oh, it's like he's like he's not really wondering why you're single because it's like I'm glad that your ex is fucked up so I can be in the picture. But I am kind of wondering why you so talented, why you ain't out there. I am wondering that though. You got the Death card in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Number three could be significant. Two of Swords, the Fool card, Sun in reverse, the Strength in reverse, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands in reverse. But I feel like these ain't really like reverse. I just need to flip my cards around. So sometimes they might feel like you don't give them like certain reactions on purpose. Like if you're really like if something turn you on from them or something like that, it's like you don't want to give that reaction because maybe you don't want them to like feel themselves or something like that. But it's like they think they know. Like I know I just made you wet. I know I just did this. She didn't want to tell me, but it's cool, you know. But I know I did. They want to put their dang on tongue down your throat. Ooh wee. And I feel like they all here for it. Like if you got problems at work and you come to them, kind of thing. Even if they feel like, babe, you kind of wasn't wrong. They might not say it, or they might say it, but they still like enjoy it. They still like, you know. Oops, knocking stuff over. Ooh, should have seen how that card came out. Yeah, it's like they could want to like take your pain away from you. Like it's like hurt me instead, kind of thing. Or if this is like you smoke, it's like let's find some alternatives because I don't like this. This is really bad for you, kind of thing. It's like I'm grown, I can do whatever I want. It's like I know that, but I care about your health. Oh, I feel like ooh, oh, I feel like he'll tell you some trauma that he ain't never told other people. He kind of embarrassed about it. He might have got jumped before or robbed by a few guys or some type of trauma. I just heard sweet cheeks. Do we call you sweet cheeks, or maybe he's gonna be calling you sweet cheeks? Oh, and it's like he'll buy snacks for the kids. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing him like put money in your mailbox It's like sometimes it might be because he want to surprise you, or maybe because you ain't at home, or you can't get to the door. But I still want to help. I'm gonna do this, let you know, so nobody else knows. I don't know why I'm getting surgeon. It could be like certain things that he want to do like until he get a certain age, but then when he like gets a little older, it's like okay, I want to do this now, you know. So right now it might be like a certain profession that he's interested in, but it's like when I hit 40, I want to change over to that kind of thing. So he might tell you about like maybe he already did tell you about some of his goals and dreams. I feel like he could have a dog, or maybe he's about to get one. Yeah, pretending to be a savage won't heal that hole in your heart, baby. I don't know if that's for you or him. I kind of feel like it's for you. Could be for both of you, but again, somebody could be like holding some feelings or hiding some feelings or something like that. Don't want to let nobody know that they like them all like that. He may have like two phones, or maybe he got like a phone and a tablet. He could be having like a lot going on. King of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. I feel like he got an OnlyFans, or maybe he used to have OnlyFans. But I feel like again he'll be honest. Like certain things maybe you don't know now, you're gonna be knowing like pretty soon. He might really like look up to like Snoop Dogg. We have being weird is better than being boring. Again, I feel like he will be like a little weird. We have things get harder when you level up. Holy shit, you are enough. Manifest the fuck out of your dreams, okay? Thou shall not judge because thou has fucked up too before. When you see yourself thinking someone's a real asshole, take a moment and think what you done exactly and what they're doing. Maybe it was a different flavor of assholeness, but it was still asshole e. Check yourself. People will like you more. Most importantly, you'll like you more too. Yeah, I feel like he definitely can like. I feel like he get visions too, like, but he don't know that much that he's like really spiritually gifted. Sometimes he might think it's like just a coincidence. I just heard Jack in the Box. Maybe they want to go eat there with you or something like that. Coney Island. They might feel like you look really good in like a black like glittery dress. I don't know if they've seen you in that before, but like I'm getting that vision. they kind of scared that like you don't see them as someone you want to deal with long term. It's like I hope she don't judge the fact if he's like shorter than you. It's like I hope she doesn't judge me for that, or if I'm younger, or this factor or that. It's like they don't want to be rejected by you. Clarify. Oh, he knows he have to get rid of some toxicity before coming towards you, whether it's toxic work or family. Because I don't feel like there's other options. I feel like this is like family or work. I actually really don't even feel like it's work either. I feel like it's family. It's like, okay, if I got to deal with her, I gotta stop being a mama's boy to the point where it's like controlling my love life. You know what I mean? It's like I gotta, get rid of some of this dead weight. And it's like I don't know if I'm ready for that, but like I have no other choice because I don't want her to like, start looking otherwhere, elsewhere kind of thing. But I hope that you clear. You got the two of wands, the seven of cups, 10 of wands, 5 of wands, strength card, sun card, two of swords, a fool, 3 of swords, 3 of pentacles, the king of wands, and the death card. Yeah, it's like certain things that maybe his exes allow and stuff like that. He knows you're not allowing or you wouldn't allow. So it's like, yeah. But I'm gonna have to make a choice, a very hard choice. But yeah, I'm hearing, homie, don't play that shit. No mama's boy, holler. He might be a little scared of his mama too, but it's like, what you scared of more, your mama or your life not being fulfilling? It looks like he like, man, I really want love. Tired of being tired of going through these negative cycles or this loneliness or this dry spell or I'm tired of excuse my language, explicit language. I'm tired of jacking off a whole bunch of times. Like I'm tired of so it's like at this point I gotta make a choice. Am I that scared? You're welcome, love. No, seriously. He said tired of this. Ooh, he ain't trying to go, especially if other people. It's like I'm not trying to be lonely like you. I'm sorry. I don't want that. I don't want to go down that path. Oh man, he might have one of those mamas that follow him everywhere he go. If he go up and move to Texas, now she gonna try to move to Texas. He's like, damn, the whole point is to get away from you. He's like, he'll break a whole lease just to get away from her. Ooh, I feel like he got love for her and all like that, but he's like, dang, let me live my life. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Whooping you, whooping here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. I'm hollering. You gonna grill him? Dang, what's I looking for? I gotta find my name on appointment. You too, much love and blessings. Grill them. Be right back in. Let's take a bathroom break. Uh-uh.
They swelled up.
Oh, wow.